Hi, I'm Chantel, and I just wanted to begin this series which is called Who Am I? Okay, and what I want to do in this is just share some my personal stories, but also just share things that I've learned along the way that have really helped me, and I really want to help people to get it together. The song in the background, India Arie, it's called Get It Together, and it's simply talking about that. Let's get ourselves together, a lot of us, and let's live intentionally. Let's live with a purpose, because a lot of us are just getting along. We're going through stuff and we're just keeping it moving, and that's fine. However, if we want to live fulfilled lives, we need to have a good understanding of what we've been through, face it, heal, and move on, and allow that experience to not only bring more clarity to where we are right now, but allow that experience, learn from that experience so that we can, push on, but push on with strength and knowledge of what's just taken place. Okay, so if I was to ask you, who are you? The first thing I would have said, and no doubt maybe you would say, is I'm a mom, I work here, I've got this amount of children, I've got, I'm married. We'd look at all the external stuff and the most obvious things. However, in order to know truly who you are, you have to have an understanding of where you're coming from, and not just obviously have the brief memories of, yeah, I know that happened, that happened, but actually understand what experiences you've been through and work to understand how that's impacted where you are now. Because in order for you to live a fulfilled life, a life where you're free, a life of growth, you have to understand where you're coming from and the experiences that you've been through, and learn from them so that you don't end up in a cycle. Okay? So my thing today, my main golden nugget, is to encourage you to not just go through things and push on and bury them, but actually write stuff down. What have you been through? What was a real challenge in your life, in your childhood, leading up even now? What is your challenges? And then being able to link certain things, because in order for you to have full healing, you have to understand where you've been, how that made you feel, and face that, and then move on in strength. So I really want to encourage you to start journaling, write down, reflect, be reflective, because you're worth it. Amplify. Why? Because your voice matters. Thank you very much for your time today.